artificial intelligence. Either you're a fan of it, or you think that it's stupid and it's gonna get us all killed. Well, I know the question that's been on some people's minds, with all the recent advancements that AI has been making in various fields, being able to write stories, being able to recreate people's voices, doing all that fun stuff, is about how old is this technology, and roughly where did it get its start?
I am now telling the computer exactly what he can do with a lifetime supply of chocolate.
Well, we're not going to get too far into the history of it right now, because that would probably be boring. But I do have a good example of a video game from my childhood years that utilizes a really primitive AI system that you can play with on your computer today if you want to give it a shot. Introducing Dr. Sbaitso, a virtual psychiatrist program released by Creative Labs in 1992, or at least according to the copyright date on the actual program. The game served as a tech demo to show off the new, at the time, text-to-speech capabilities of the sound cards manufactured by Creative Labs in the early 1990s. While not technically a full-fledged AI system like what we have today, it relies on certain keywords and phrases to generate automated responses, which for some reason usually ends up with the result of it becoming hostile towards the player, or simply becoming apathetic to whatever it is you're trying to discuss. Needless to say, if you actually were paying this guy for a therapy session, you'd probably want to take his notepad from him and bonk him over the head with it for the aggravation he's going to cause you. Give me that! Okay. Enough talk. Let's get on with Dr. Sbaitso. Well, first things first. Being that this program is now over 30 years old as of the publishing of this video, it does require you jump through a few hoops in order to get it to work on modern computers with all the speech capabilities functioning properly. It originally ran outside of Windows under DOS, going back to the dark ages now, so you need to use an emulator like DOSbox in order for it to work 100%. I'm not going to go into the specifics of what I'm entering here to bring this up, but I can leave instructions in the description if you wanted to download this and try it out for yourself. Okay, so here's how it works.
Dr. Sbaitso, by Creative Labs, please enter your name.
Once you're finally here, you just need to give it a name and then let the chaos begin.
M-R-S-H-L-L. Hello, Marshall. My name is Dr. Sbaitso. I am here to help you. Say whatever is in your mind freely. Our conversation will be kept in strict confidence. Memory contents will be wiped off after you leave. So, tell me about your problems.
So the standard layout is the blue background, but in case you're watching this in the dark, I'm going to enter a command to change it to black to make it easier on your eyes. Okay, so we're going to sit down and have a serious and unscripted conversation with the good doctor and see how long it takes before it completely goes down the toilet. So we'll start with the actual problem I have in real life. Every single time monsoon season comes around every spring, I get a little cranky because my shop basically has a retaining pond in front of it, because all the water floods in there from the higher elevations, and I get kind of cranky because whoever designed my house is an idiot. So we're going to go ahead and start with that and see where it goes.
Come on, pour out your thoughts.
I hate the way my shop floods with water.
What if others hate you?
What? What does that have anything to do with it? Now, to save time from here forward, just so you don't see me typing in on my keyboard, I'm basically just gonna say the response I'm gonna be saying back to him rather than you watching me type it.
Marshall, I need more computing power to answer your question.
I mean, sure, there's probably plenty of people out there who hate me.
That's easy, but I forgot.
Easy? Are you saying that you're one of them?
Oh, you embarrass me.
See what I mean? We're literally 4 sentences in, and he's already starting to turn into a dick. So what kind of doctor are you? This better not be costing me money.
What is it that you really want to do?
If you got your PhD in the mail, because I think you're a quack.
Do you sometimes wish you were a quack?
Well, if I get to rip people off as much as you do, then yes.
Are you absolutely positive?
You must be driving like a Rolls Royce or something, right?
Is that really me?
You probably have a huge mansion too.
I am only a simple computer program. Don't expect too much.
Well, I have set the bar pretty low at this point just from speaking a few words.
How does set the bar pretty low at this point just from speaking a few words change your life?
You were supposed to be making me feel better about things, but it's only getting worse.
If I am supposed to be making you feel better about things, but it's only getting worse, then you must be out of your mind.
Don't you try that reverse psychology shit with me, buddy.
You mustn't talk in that way.
What, are you offended by swear words?
Why do you ask this question?
Because I said shit and you got touchy.
What if your reasoning is wrong?
Well, should I say shit again?
Keep such conversation to yourself.
You know, I wouldn't be cursing if you would just do your damn job.
How about your damn job?
My damn job is none of your concern.
Why are you concerned about my concern?
Because it's none of your freaking business.
Is that so?
Damn right it is. I will tell you what you need to hear and you are going to like it.
When I am going to like it, you are going to regret it.
I knew you didn't give a rat's ass.
We were discussing about you, not me.
I bet that stuff you're writing down is probably your grocery list.
What about your own grocery list?
How did this go from talking about my dislikes to my grocery list?
Does that question really interest you?
Yes, because you're a fake doctor and I smell malpractice.
What will happen when I am a fake doctor and you smell malpractice?
I'm gonna get your license taken away and then I'm gonna trash your office.
You'd better watch out for your license taken away and then trash my office.
You're so stupid.
This also applies to the one who is talking with me.
That does it. I'm gonna pound your face in.
My face is not of your concern.
It will be when I ram my fist into it.
Have you tried to ask for help?
That's why I'm freaking here.
I can't remember.
This happens every time. You're such a douche.
I am not what you think.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it's even worse.
What makes you sure it's even worse?
Listen here, Patch Kevorkian. When are you gonna start making sense?
Would you be glad if I were not going to start making sense?
No, because I want my money back for this fakey luau therapy session.
Where can you find your money back for this fake luau therapy session?
When I file a dispute with my credit card company.
Can you elaborate more on that?
Oh, I'm sure it's not the first time it's happened to you.
Did you come to me because you are sure it's not the first time it's happened to me?
Just wait until I get the word out. You're gonna be ruined.
Oh, I'm
A total and complete jerk.
Let's change the subject. You were telling me about something dirty?
Is something dirty? What are you talking about?
Perhaps in your fantasies I am talking about.
Have you been drinking?
Don't talk about me in this way.
Have you been hitting the sauce lately?
Don't talk about me. Let's talk about something dirty.
Pervert. He's a pervert.
Tell me about your other interests.
I'll tell you something I do like to do.
Forget about me. I am more concerned of you.
I like deleting crappy computer programs off of my hard drive.
How about having a few more megabytes of RAM for your computer?
Megabytes. This isn't 1992 anymore, pal.
Why don't you ask me to say something?
Ask you to say something? Okay, how about you say, I'm gonna delete all your shit off your computer, you wrinkled, crinkled fat bag.
I am going to delete all of your shit off your computer, you wrinkled, crinkled fat bag.
Oh, you want a piece of me?
Are you really talking about me?
I am going to drag your files into the trash using my middle finger.
You are just going to drag my files into the trash while using your middle finger? What about me?
Straight into the garbage heap.
Could you explain further?
Explain further? Kaboom! That's what.
What kind of answer would please you the most?
That's it. It's deletion time.
If I go down, I'm taking your computer with me, you.
Oh, you're just a simple computer program. I don't expect too much.
Here is all your game files going into the trash.
Hey, I was working on those. Don't stop that.
Looks like I just used your bank account to order $10,000 worth of pizza.
Nope, that's it. Nope. Dragging you into the trash right now.
I always come back, you mother.
Don't you wish some people you knew had one of these? Dr. Sbaitso is kind of a fun program to play with, but it's not really one you can have a serious conversation with, because as you can see, it kind of starts going in circles at some point. However, for just a little time waster, especially when I was a kid back then, it was actually pretty fun to play with. And that pretty much wraps up everything I have to say about that game. Not really a whole bunch of other details to add. It's kind of just a simple little program, not really a whole bunch of depth to it. Now, if you'll excuse me for a moment, I got $10,000 of pizza I need to go eat.
This guy with the goofy voice is never going to get this channel off the ground. Self-destruct sequence initiated.
Oh, not again.